Hello everyone, welcome to my little craft room here in Cheshire, and welcome to our next snippet. We did snippet 65 and I absolutely loved the simple technique, and I've done exactly the same technique for snippet 66 so that we've got the same background and they coordinate beautifully, and we're going to use that background. For those of you that have not done the snippets are a snippet of an idea, and I've been doing these for a year now, or almost a year or whatever. We did them last year all the way through the year. And the card is Pink Frog Smooth Card, 4 inches by 6 inches. Now, if you didn't see this technique, just go back to my YouTube video for snippet 65 and you'll see how we created that. Now, what I'm going to do is, I don't want to cover up the background too much because I absolutely adore the background. So I don't want to cover that up too much, so I'm not going to. And the idea is these are a snippet of an idea. So what I'm going to do is use Branched Heart TE6. And I'm going to use my black ink because that black ink will just pop nicely against the background. So we're just going to use the chevrons from the Branched Heart. And I'm just giving that a good inking. Let's wipe off that excess ink, and I'm going to use them sideways this time and sort of stamp towards the bottom area, and I want to make it so that most of that background is visible. It's too much of a beautiful background to cover up, so let's just give that ink time just to absorb onto the surface of the card. Don't be too quick to lift that up. And also you've got this silhouette sort of type stamp, so you just need to give that time just to absorb onto that card. Beautiful, just such a stunning chevron. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the little bird from New Beginnings TE4. Let's take the stamp from the New Beginnings stamp set, and I'm going to stamp this again in the black. So let's stamp that in the black. And I don't need much of an image on here. I don't need to cover the whole area. So what I'm going to do then is just stand my little bird just on to the chevron. I love the chevrons because they're like a little perch that we can stand everything onto, or they can be like little embellishments, which I love. I love the fact that stamps are so versatile and we can create our own sort of ephemera from them, our own embellishments, our own backgrounds. They work so beautifully. There we go. We've just got a lovely, the bird standing on the chevron. Now what I'm going to do, as per normal, I haven't got a piece of copy of paper. Oh dear. Do you ever do that? You try to pick something up but you can't grab hold of it. I just couldn't grab hold of it then. So let's just give this a little bit of a blot, especially because we're stamping onto that surface. So I'm just blotting the ink to remove the surface ink. And then I'm just going to pierce the beak of the bird. Just like so. Just so the beak of the bird is open. There we go. And then I can't find my pieces of card. I've then taken the Branched Heart again, and I'm going to use my little floral here. And what I'm going to do is use a little bit of Verdant. So I've got the Verdant ink. And then I'm going to use a little touch of the Charming Pink and ink the top of the floral with the Charming Pink. And then just stamp that. And I need 2 of these, so I've stamped 2 of these, just a perfect little floral. So we'll take the little floral. And what I'm hoping is the little floral. We might take the leaf off. So yes, so if I take the little leaf off now, make that floral a little smaller, I can then make it so, yes, you can fiddle around with it because that's me all over. So I can make it so that the bird is holding the little tulip. Spit it out, Tracy. So I can make it so he's holding the little tulips. So we're going to stick those down. So it's quite novel just to use the birds just to sort of perch something behind. So I'm going to add a little bit of adhesive just onto the tulip there. I don't need to take it out of the bird again. If I just sort of, just chuck it on the page. If I just sort of work that so that it's sort of attached, it now looks like my little bird is holding the two sort of tulips, which is just lovely. And then if you want to, you can add the leaf. So we can add the leaf that we've cut off now, just to finish the base of that tulip. There we go. And then if we take a word, so we can use, on the branched heart we've got sort of calm, peace, and on the new beginning stamp I actually like the word each day is a treasure. So let's try and not use the same acrylic block with the floral on. I've got everything out here. And the idea is the snippets I just record for around about 15 minutes. And then you've just got a snippet of an idea that you can work with. We've got the beauty of flowers here, so I didn't even pick up the right one. So you've got the beauty of flowers here, or this is from my new beginning stamp set, or the one I was meant to pick up. Like so, is each day is a treasure. Do you like how I just pick up a different mix of sentiments? So on that new beginning stamp set, there's some lovely, lovely sentiments. Let's just move those out of the way. And then we will just cut those out and knock everything flying. You can cut the words up if you wish. Or like me, you can keep it all as is. It's entirely up to you. There we go. Let's move those scissors out of the way. And then we'll just have a little bit of a faux black mat. I need a new Posca black pen. Oh, I thought actually it's still working. I keep saying it's running out and then I shake it a little bit more and then it works a little bit better. There we go. So we've got our faux black mat, and then we can adhere our little sentiment, each day is a treasure, and how true is that? So we can just add, I'm keeping it in this cluster here, not just sort of dotting it around because I don't want to take up too much of the background. So let's take the each day is a treasure, and then I can sort of ground the florals a little bit as well. Just give that a couple of seconds just to grab hold. Because you know I'll only try and do the shading underneath and it'll all start moving. So what I'm going to do is, it's always better to wait until the ink dries a little bit before you use your gel pens or Posca pens. It works far better if you just allow that to dry a little bit. Let's add a little bit of white. Just here and there, just on our focal image. And then you can just go underneath your sentiment. Now what you have to remember is we've used a water reactive ink underneath, so we will react that a little bit, because at the end of the day it says what it does on the, you know, yes, shut up Tracy, you can't speak. So let's just blend that out. So we've got a nice dark shadow underneath there, which works lovely. And then we'll add our white splatters. Now, if you don't want anything to go over your sentiment, that's not a problem. Just cut yourself a little piece of a strip of card. Just excuse my hand. And then you can just place that over the wording, and then you can add your splatters, no problem at all. That's better. Okay, and then let's just give our area a little bit of a clean. And then I'll just use a little bit of kitchen roll just to clean that area up. And then if we bring in our Snippet journal, you can see then that that coordinates beautifully with our other page. And I just love how it looks like the little bird is holding the little tulips. And what I love about the snippets is going back, and they're just so textural. They're so lovely to look back on. It shows just how versatile stamps are, how you can use simple ideas and you can expand on those ideas. And I just, you know, I love the snippet stencils. I just love how you can experiment with your stamps. So I hope you've enjoyed Snippet 66, and I look forward to seeing yours, and I'll be back shortly with another one. See you soon. Love to all. Bye for now.